Right. Okay, so this is the third episode so far of Planting Seeds. I am Bree the gardener, and I'm joined with 3 guests. We only have 2 microphones, but we be making it work. So
we loud like the gas we smoke. So
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, literally.
So hopefully, definitely within the next year, I'm gonna have at least 4 microphones. I think that's a good.
Yeah, for sure. We got 2, but
bro, we're good. It's fine.
We're good.
I told you the cat's not gonna bark, so nobody's gonna hear us but the mics.
Yeah. So I have let's just go in a circle and we're just gonna introduce ourselves. I'm Bree the gardener, like I said.
I'm Mila the dealer. It's like my friends call me Mila, Jamila, Jamilia, my Twitter, Jamila, but with the V at the last A _. So my Twitter and my Instagram, I be talking my shit sometimes.
She
so
does.
That's me,
Oh, I'm Corey. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And I'm Taylor. Yeah, that's it.
Damn, I gave out all my shit.
Here's your cast, and it's your birthday.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, and it's my birthday, y'all.
Yes.
Yes,
It's her birthday today.
I turned 21 today, 4/4. The 4th day of the 4th month. A young flower was born. Fun fact, by the way, I have the same birthday as Maya Angelou. So shouts to my girl.
Shouts out.
And
That's
for sure.
She's a really cool person. I love her.
Yeah.
Well, she was a cool person.
Hey, don't forget, guys, it's Miss Maya.
Oh.
Maya Angelou.
I would like to know.
Yeah, that video.
Have you guys seen
Yeah.
It's the meme, like in the video she goes in on the girl like
She really spazzes.
you will address me by this.
Yeah, no cap.
That's why I said it's Miss Maya.
Yeah. Real nigga
Or
shit.
Dr. Maya.
That was the realest nigga shit I've seen by a woman, and it was like some feminine, some like real woman shit.
Yeah, no, really, she meant that.
Yeah, no
She
cap.
really meant that.
Like do you know who the fuck I am type shit? Like
Yeah.
Yeah, that was respectable.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Maya Angelou.
Miss Maya Angelou. Speaking of art, so like what I would love for you to tell the people what you are currently working on, currently doing artistically, that we can look out for some stuff.
Well, let's see. So this year I did a few shoots or whatever. I'm trying to get my modeling game up. And it's not even so much modeling game. I'm just comfortable in my fashion sense and my individuality that I'm so comfortable expressing myself that other people notice it and it fits me well along with who I am.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been trying to get more pics just for my aesthetic. That's that. I've been sketching, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get back into painting, but as far as sketching goes, I filled up my sketch pad.
I'm sorry, but her sketchbook, she showed me her sketchbook before. It's good. It's really good. She has a lot of, I feel like it's one thing to be able to sketch or draw, and it's another thing to have your own style, and I feel like she has her own style. She has real good talent,
guys.
real skill here.
Thanks, that's so sweet. But so yeah, I was sketching at a certain amount of time during the summer because I wanted to pick up that hobby. But but yeah, I had some free time, so I was I'm just gonna get a sketch pad. So I got it from Richmond. My art friends put me on, they're like, yeah, go to the plaza. My friend Taylor was like, yeah, I got a plaza discount. So I'm actually about to get another sketch pad soon because like I said, this one's loaded. But I plan to drop some attire soon, and I'm not even gonna say exactly what it is, but just know it's gonna be something that you can wear, and it's not gonna be your basic wear. So,
not your basic wear.
So I can't speak on it too much because I'm just gonna do it. I have to do it first before I speak on it. But
it's in the works.
Yeah, just know it's in the works,
it's
and
coming.
I'm working on it, plotting on that. But yeah, y'all gotta see a few of my designs. I might can drop a sneak peek somewhere soon. I don't even know, but it's so many.
Yeah, it is a lot.
It's so many. It's collections at this point.
Yeah, years worth of collections. For real.
So I'm stopped.
Yeah.
But yeah, like doing that. Been missing music a little bit, but I can't sing.
She did tell me about that. We have to get you in the studio like soon.
We
Like,
should do some shit, like, because music is just such a happy thing. Like, to be able to express and listen to your, music, and to, make a sound so that people feel what you feel. Like, that's crazy.
really cool to me.
So, for sure.
Yeah. Because I recently showed her one of my songs that I'm working on.
Oh yeah, y'all listen. Sorry to interrupt, but y'all, let me tell y'all. Listen up. So she was like, "Yeah, I'm working on some music." I was like, "Oh, for real? Let me. Let me hear." She was like, "I got a snippet or whatever." And she's like, "Yeah, me and Corey on the beat over here."
Yes, Corey.
Corey was on the beat. So I'm listening to this snippet.
Oh my gosh.
Hi.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Taylor.
Yes,
because she needed to open the door the whole way.
But so yeah, Corey and Bree are on the snippet. What's up, my girl Glory?
Yo, happy birthday!
Thank you.
It's somebody special's birthday today.
Oh,
You're a freak.
Thank you, y'all. Glory just walked in on the podcast, so we lit. She's joining the crew, whatever. But yeah, I listened to the snippet, y'all, bruh. That shit, yo. Y'all see how I'm lost for words right now? Like, no, that's literally exactly how that...
It was so funny because, honestly, I'm so humble about my music. Like, I play it, and I just be like...
Y'all, that shit fire.
What y'all think? And then she's like, mouth is wide open, just like stunned.
Like, literally, y'all, there are no words to describe the heat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This was on this shit. Like, her and Corey went in on this shit. Like,
yeah, Corey.
Like, I told her to send. She was like, "I'm not even done yet." I was like, "Send me the snippet right now." So
not
my
even.
SoundCloud.
And honestly, let me tell y'all, this is not. It's not mastered or mixed. Barely. Like, it needs work. It really does.
Yo,
need
and
work.
she produced it all herself. Like,
I
the
did.
snippets, the beats, the lyricism. Like, yo, y'all. We appreciate raw talent, and that's exactly what it takes to pull some shit together like that. And niggas really don't understand, it's kind of hard to just pull some beats and some words together. Yeah, people do it, but you gotta know people.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It takes words and
fun,
experience. Yeah,
you just gotta do it.
you just gotta do it off the top, what you going through, how you feel. There's so many levels to the shit, but that shit was a bop. I was sitting there hitting the whoa and shit while listening to it. I'm jigging. I could hear that shit on the radio, in my speakers, playing in my car.
That means a lot.
What? Yeah,
because I would love that.
No cap, I swear, yeah, that shit was heat. Y'all gonna hear it at the party tonight.
What?
I'm gonna play that snippet.
They're gonna be like, what the fuck is this? No, that honestly, I'm okay. I appreciate that. That's really nice because I'm probably gonna be there.
Yeah.
And I might come film it. I might do a little.
That shit gonna be
yes,
lit.
it's
gonna be hella.
Yeah, it's gonna. This is what I really want to do. I just thought about this. You're getting raw ideas, storyboard. You're getting the raw stuff right now. What if? Because I'm trying to buy this new recorder. It's a microphone, so I can get real life samples to put in my music.
Right.
And because it's really cool to turn a door slamming into a instrument.
Yeah.
So I was already gonna do that, and it has a place where you can put in a microphone. So if I can bring a camera and a microphone and be interviewing people at the party,
yo,
that would be really cool because there some dope people are gonna be there
for sure.
For sure.
For sure. It's gonna be yeah. I haven't even dropped the Addy or whatever and shit, but I just been telling people,
look out for the Addy, y'all.
Yo, it's dropping at 11 sharp for 10 minutes.
No, literally, because honestly, people are gonna come.
Yeah,
it's gonna be jumping.
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm gonna be Addy dropping Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be at the door, so if I don't know you, you're not getting in.
Oh yeah,
period.
true. Yeah.
Period. You coming to see me, and I don't know you,
what you
got
here
to offer?
for?
What you? Yo, 5 at the door, so I can spend that shit on some.
Man, this is exciting. I've been wanting a party for so long. I've really been wanting a party for so long.
Yeah, we're going up tonight.
I'm getting.
That's what I'm saying. Like, for real,
No,
like,
for real.
niggas haven't
No,
popped,
literally,
niggas haven't popped
I was
out in a
fucking dead,
second.
nigga,
That's what I'm
what?
saying. Like, T Storm is back with the gray hair, you know what
No,
I'm saying? Like,
yes,
Literally.
a storm.
It's
Yeah.
so good though.
Yeah.
It looks
sis
good.
is in the
For-
cut.
Is it the first one?
Last night.
Is this the first or second or third?
This is like the second, and then she washed it out, so now I gotta do it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all natural hair wax, so I'm not dyeing my hair anymore.
Wow, that's so beautiful.
So
Also,
beautiful.
trying to do everything to get that looking body.
Yeah,
Polish
that's the way to go. I mean,
I've been hearing more people be referring
Wait.
to the wax to me.
Honestly,
So the
It's
wax
really
like
not.
changes the color.
y'all, okay, so yeah, it comes in a little jar. It's all
Yeah.
natural wax, and you just take it and then like just.
It
put on
literally
your
for
hair,
all
and it
hair-
changes
all
the-
hair
for
types,
all
too.
hair types.
That's the
I
craziest
thought it was a
thing.
fling. I'm the first person I saw with locks, and that's why I had to try it.
Yeah.
I've never seen anyone with locks try this.
no,
shit.
seriously, all hair types, that can be very subjective because you might say that.
Yeah, but it's actually only for white people.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I thought it was. But then I actually saw a lot of black girls. The thing is, like,
Mhm.
when Instagram was trying to really get me to get the shit,
Yeah.
it would only show me all the black girls with, like, natural hair.
'Cause they're
But it never
smart.
Exactly, but it never showed me anyone with locks because they realized they didn't have locks. They didn't
Yeah.
realize I have locks now.
You should have hit them up like, yo,
I want to see locks.
I want
No,
to.
you
tell me
should hit them
the
up and be
lock
like, let me be the person that does it in the
Honestly,
video.
I have. So they asked me, like, they sent an email to me because it's like.
I'm gonna
some
pass
people-
Taylor the mic, you feel me?
What are you doing, Jamila? I don't need this. I'm not.
on the beat.
Nah, like the people messaged me like in my email and were like, "Do you have a review for us?" And I just never emailed them back yet.
Oh, wow, well, you should.
Wow.
You should
I
do
thought
that.
You
'cause
should.
I'm gonna use one
Finesse.
container.
You need a
I haven't used the whole
finesse.
container yet.
Mhm.
So like, I think by the time I do this one, I'll have used the whole container. So I'll let them know how it went.
Yeah, you should.
'Cause I needed to see how long it stayed in and everything, which is like not that long for us lock people.
Yeah.
Cause like I used to hear like people who have regular hair like that isn't locked up or anything,
Mhm.
like it would only last for like 3 to 5 days. So I was really confused.
Oh,
right?
wow.
But that's because they were like it kind of like flakes off my hair or like this and that. Cause it's like a wax. So like eventually it would just like crumbles off, you know. But because we have
Mhm.
locks, it stays in our hair.
Yeah.
So I really didn't have a lot of issues with that. Like the
Okay.
only thing I would have issues with if I was scratching my hair, I would like kind of see it.
Yeah.
On my hand. That's it. It was
Okay.
on my clothes though, so boom.
Well, that's good.
I have a makeup appointment today.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you
Who's already
do?
there?
Well, it's on, but like I'm supposed to get like,
Wow.
basically, so I'm supposed to do like my eye makeup. Christy,
Yeah.
makeup by Christy Boo. She's supposed to do my shit today, and
We need to get her on the podcast.
yeah, she should definitely. We might can get some time today, but yeah, she got off at 12:30. That's who was calling me earlier.
Oh, word.
That shit was going. I was like, don't. But
Like, chill.
yeah, podcast still going up. And
Yeah.
shit. Corey and Taylor still here. Bree
We
here.
still-
Glory here.
Glory
and
Still
Amanda
up.
here.
We up. We
That's
up.
so
We up. We
beautiful.
good.
Yeah. So I want to do more storytelling on this podcast.
Okay.
We're planting seeds. We're giving out stories, advice.
you know? Resources.
Yeah, we were
And
thinking about like talking about how we handle stuff
Mhm.
and like what we do to cope with things and whatever stuff like that.
Mhm.
So that anyone listening, they're like, oh, I don't do that. Let me think about doing that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And you could just pick and choose whatever you want. Like we're not telling you have to do it, but
Mhm.
if you don't and you can make time for it, maybe think about doing it.
And maybe
Yeah.
think about it. Look it up.
Look it up.
Just look it up.
Just
Look
try
it
it out
up.
for size.
Yeah, just a different.
Just try it.
glove, you
Just
know,
a
like,
different
you
stroke.
It fits differently. You never know.
Exactly. You never know.
So me
Your
and
hands might have grown.
Glory were talking about that earlier. So then I asked Jamila and I was like, "Yo, what do you want to talk about?" Like we were talking in the beginning of when we first sat down or whatever. She's like, first I told her she could talk about anything. The first thing she starts talking about is her relationship problems. So that's what we talk about today
Yeah.
because
oh
it's
my
fresh on her
God.
mind, and so we need to talk about it.
Man, honestly, like, all right, so, there's this stage where you're like 18, then you're like 19, you're like nasty 19, and then you turn 20. Bruh, so 20 was when shit, like I got into my prime. I was like, all right, like, I know who I am, like, I know what I have to bring to the table, like, when it comes to this, like, lovey-dovey relationship, partner, all that love romantic shit. I was like, I know what kind of heart that I have, so, like, whatever. So, 20 to like up until now, it was just like a roller coaster, literally. Like that shit went up and down and like high and low and like all the above. But I can't talk about all of my plots up here, but I can definitely mention some of the situations and have some code
Yeah,
names
we
and
can
shit.
definitely keep it general.
For sure. So
Yeah.
I guess I can start with like this guy. I've been entertaining this guy that I met at a shoe store. Actually met at like round 2, and it was on some corny shit, you know, on some like, oh, would you wear these shoes? You know, like walked in, eye contact, cool,
Yeah.
fresh. I'm with my friend. I'm not even gonna buy shit because I'm broke, ho. You know, broke college student.
Not for long.
What?
What?
Round 2?
What?
Yeah, round 2.
$200 for it? Yeah.
They used to be good
They're a
for
good
years
show.
ago. They've been
Yeah.
taxing ever since we got here.
Yo, literally. So I wasn't gonna buy anything anyway. So
Yeah.
so dude comes up to me. He's like, "Hey, how are you?" And I'm just looking at the shoes or whatever. I'm like, "I'm doing fine." He's like, so what do you think of these shoes?" Like he
Just
was,
see what's up.
he had a nice ass face. You know, you like see a guy, and you're just like, ooh, like, you know, nice jawline. You know what I'm saying? Nice eyes. You know, the haircut is there. You know, the mouth, the teeth. You know, like, you know, the fit. Like, you know, just the basics.
Yeah.
Like the overall, like, oh, you cute.
You cute.
You know? You handsome.
Yeah.
So he's like, yeah, like, do you have an Instagram? And I was like, sure. So he gets my Instagram and like dot. So he's like, so I found out he's like, he works in like Northern Virginia, but he's from Richmond, which is dope. So he's like, yeah, when I come down to see my mom, like, let me know if you want to go on a date.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, a date? You know, I'm on my like, I be going on dates, but like not not really, like not often, like like it's usually on some like I be busy, so like
Here we go.
I don't be having time for all the dumb shit. But so yeah, we go on a date and we go like to the movies or something like that, and it's really chill, you know, not too presumptuous, like really like on some get to know you shit. And I was like, little respectable guy, like cool. And I was like, you know, he's tall or whatever. I was like, the only thing that was really throwing me off because he was like a little skinny. You know, I don't know how I feel about skinny boys. But you know, he changed my perspective. Yo, he changed my perspective. It's just because like,
Taylor.
yo,
All the skinny people.
that's what I'm saying. So like, first of all, like I reached a point in my life where like I have like I've experienced a lot of weight loss from like working out, just trying to like get back in the gym and like get healthy and shit, and like change your diet. You know, you are what you eat and all that.
You are eating all that.
And like in reality, like my friends just started hitting the gym because they was trying to get fine, and I was like, y'all not finna leave my crusty ugly ass over here, so I'm about to hit the gym too.
The glow up and leave,
Yo,
that's real.
that's real. I was like, y'all not finna leave me crusty and ugly, so I started hitting the gym too, and so I kept hitting the gym, and like yeah, so I'm gonna just say niggas looking like pretty good, like solid now.
Yeah,
and
I
I'm
gotta
still
get back
hitting
in
the gym.
honestly.
Yeah, I'm still hitting the gym, so there's still shit to work
Going
on.
tonight, shit.
But
Right before your shit.
Oh
Yeah.
no, we won't talk about that.
Oh,
We won't talk
no, we
about
won't
that.
talk about
Oh no.
but
she asked me if I'm still working at the gym, and the answer is
dot.
dot 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 dot. For real.
The fuck?
No.
Fuck no, nigga.
Fuck no, babe.
Literally, like,
Yeah.
I quit my job not too long ago either. Fuck Panda, you feel me? Fuck them. But anyway, so yeah, back to this nigga. Anyways, we started talking, and like, it's to the point where it's like, you know, what are you looking for? You know, like, and it's to the point where like he likes me, but I'm just kind of like, I'm not gonna say like I had post-relationship trauma, but I was cautious as fuck. Like, you know, just being careful because I wasn't careful the last time, and like, you know, that's how that wild shit be happening. My
That's
last
exactly
shit
how
was
it-
exactly too much, so
Yeah.
I was like, nah, like I just gotta be careful. I gotta get to know you. So I started getting to know, you know, he started getting to know me. You know, we started liking each other and shit. But I wasn't trying to like move too fast and be like presumptuous. You know, I be trying to do the whole like get to know you phase, but like, you know, he was a fine ass nigga, so that shit
it's
was
really
hard.
hard when you like people like right off the bat.
Yo, exactly.
just
Like,
hard.
and if the person that you like is like on the same energy, it's just like,
Yeah.
what's up? Like,
Yeah.
you know, I might die tomorrow.
No, really.
trying to get
we
this
might.
work. Like,
We might. We might actually try
no cap. So yeah, like we started bullying. It's like, all right, bet. Like, so like the third or fourth day, he's like, you should come to like Northern Virginia for the day, and I'm like, cool. So I go to like Northern Virginia for the day, and I'm just like you know, we're doing all this round tripping during the day to the point where I'm tired. Like, I'm like, can we like get some food and go home? Like, I need a nap. Like, do you mind? Like, can we co-nap? So like, yeah, like, and like, so keep in mind, like, I'm doing my thing, so I'm lit up there and shit. So we end up like taking a nap or whatever, and like I was just like, yo, this nigga like kind of cute or whatever. So we end up like making out and like, you know, there goes the nap. Like literally, you know,
wanted some rest.
And like I tell you, like he is like a nice looking guy to me. Like I was very attracted, so of course I can like nibble on his like ear and all that extra shit because I think he tasty, you know. So,
I think he tasty.
So you know, I guess I'd be hitting the right spots or some shit because nigga was like, boom, you know, immediately started with foreplay, and I was like, oh goodness. Shit, like. Oh shit, like I guess this shit going down because, you know, once you drip, you drown type shit. Okay. So I was like, all right, bet. So literally, like we had sex that day and like the shit was astounding. Like it was just like, all right, bet, like this, like I've already like figured out that I like you and shit. So it was like, cool. So it was like,
we're good.
So it was like, boom.
What could happen?
So it's like, bet, like we have sex. The sex was cool. Like I still think you're cool. I end up like staying over, blah 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 blah. So it's like, all right, I'm busy. You're busy. So dot. Like you know, like I know he likes me. So it's like, okay, I can take you serious. Like and make you like my confidential like part. You know, person that I'm talking to / like boo all that. Like
all those terms.
the pre-serious shit. So like then it's
Those
like
kids.
so it's like that stage. I guess it's like main host stage and then that stage.
Well, there really is like a lot of stages.
Yo, yeah, because it was to a point where like, because we weren't even like making out or anything. We were just hanging out, getting to know each other. So yeah, we could talk about like our hoes in the past and like, you know, people that were trying to hit our lines, but like we're entertaining each other because we're investing time in each other because we're just like, oh yeah, you can have some of my time.
You can have some of my time
Because I think you're worth it, type shit.
You want some?
You can have some.
So man, there's like the whole exclusivity stage and shit, and like, you know, everything's good. And so like, you know, like there's a certain stage where you're like exclusive. Like we go out for Halloween, I'm on his snap, he's on my snap. Like niggas know that I'm booed up, bitches know he's booed up. So it's like cool, you know.
Wow.
Cool.
we're
So it's to
good.
the point where it's like, you know, we've been talking for some time, you know, so it's like next step shit, like what's up? So I was supposed to see him like this one weekend, and like it was really important. Like I had been busy with school, like finals work, all that like extra school college shit, like I had to get a 4.0 that semester too, so I was really on my shit. And like he was trying to study for his certs and stuff because he's an IT man, and so we were both busy. So it was to the point where we had scheduled to like see each other 2 weekends in a row, and we just didn't. And I was just like, yo, like I know what's up, but like, you know what I'm saying, like why are you canceling last minute? I know I had to cancel, but like why you had to cancel last minute? So it's just kind of like one of those things where it's like we've been talking for like, you know, like I don't want you to get bored on me, like I don't know,
You still like me?
yeah, literally, like are you playing me? Like do you have another hoe? Like it's all that shit. And like we're distances apart. Like I'm on a college campus, like he's in a city area, like working at like but like
Pizza
you know, just gonna
Hut.
say just on a big end type shit. And you know, so I was just trying to figure out like what was good. So I ended up like dropping my phone in the elevator, so I couldn't.
Yo, I forgot that
I literally
shit
dropped my
happened
phone down
to
the
her.
elevator,
I forgot
y'all.
that even happened because I was like, do I know someone that's happened to?
Yo,
I know that
literally.
you're like the second or third person.
Yo, that shit ruined
That
my
shit
life.
is crazy.
Like
That is
it was
my
a
worst,
chain of events.
Honestly,
That's my worst
when
thing.
I'm walking down the street, I'm thinking about, oh my gosh,
I
dropping
have
my
Megan
phone in the
death
gutter.
grip on my phone now.
Every time. Yes.
'Cause you ain't even
You have to make sure it is like,
It's wild because I think more of falling into it more than my phone falling into it.
I don't walk on grates
Wow.
because I think I'm gonna fall on a grate. I don't actually think I know I can walk on grates
I
with
was
heels,
gonna say,
but
You ever seen?
I just try not
You
to.
ever seen
Yeah.
that show? What
It's-
was that
it's
show?
scary.
1,000 Ways to Die.
Yeah,
Remember the guy that walked into the manhole and then like fell and like he was talking and he bit his tongue off, but he died. But he bit his tongue off because he fell and his chin.
it was
hit
talking.
It was talking and his chin hit the
That is
Oh,
freaking
you know-
and like that
horrendous.
nigga's neck broke.
Oh.
And, like, he was done.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that was such a good show.
It was so stupid.
You guys should reboot
I'm
it.
like,
I didn't watch
are
it
you
that
kidding?
much because I didn't even want to know how people could die because I was like,
I'm
'cause
like, it was
if you
so
watch
many
it for a kid,
episodes.
That really scares you to think
It is
like,
scary.
every possible thing that could happen to you, like by going outside,
Yeah.
bam, you're dead.
You're dead.
And that just shelters you, so you can't. I didn't watch that as a kid because that would have affected me how I lived.
I just watched it just to see. Like,
Yeah, I was
interested to
intrigued,
see,
but I'm
like-
also someone who
Because
wants
I
to look
always
about
had
that.
friends.
I can't do too
Oh,
much.
yeah,
I watched
that's
one or
definitely
two episodes.
An example, because you know the whole manhole thing now.
Yeah, so now you think about that. Every time you watch, like I didn't even know that happened, so I don't think about that when I watch.
Yeah.
Wow. So it's like my mom telling us that we couldn't watch TV and do all these things was like, wow, that was a blessing in the ending because I don't have
Sure it
all
was.
these horrible thoughts that can happen to you.
Okay, well, neither do I, and I watched a lot of fucking TV.
Yeah.
Precautionary.
Yeah, I guess, because I watched Scarred and shit. Like
Yeah, I watched all those.
I didn't watch anything
The
that I
only
thought
thing
was
that
gonna
I watched
scare
a little
me.
bit was,
I know,
like,
I
the
watched
Beyond
everything
Scared
and I thought I
Straight.
was trying to be scared.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
was
like
watching
watch-
a
I
lot
don't
of
like being
scary
scared.
shit.
I love being
Uh-uh.
scared.
Shit.
Because I be paranoid. I don't have any siblings.
Yeah.
It's just me and my mom. I'm like, if
All right,
something
y'all.
go
I gotta
down-
finish this story because I gotta
Oh,
get my
yeah,
makeup
yeah.
done. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
all right, my bad. Yeah, I was about to say like I'm not trying to rush, but yeah, sidetracking so hard. Look at me sidetracking right now. But anyways, um, so yeah, I dropped my phone in the elevator, and so like I couldn't contact him for like a week and a half, y'all. Like just
That's crazy.
boom, like
That's not good.
and like yo, that shit was yo. That's how shit went downhill. It went downhill from there for
Wow.
real. So the fault like didn't have like a phone for a week. I only had my laptop. He only has Instagram. So and I didn't even have his email. Like it was like
It's
the worst of like
nothing.
all cases type shit. So I like end up like it was like HOCO weekend here at school too. So there's this all black party and it's really big and like I don't go, but like you know like it's like really bull. So I'm matching with my friends, you know. I don't got no phone, but I can still make moves. Shit, I got Twitter, you know. I got my laptop and
Yeah,
timing.
you can do something.
Yo, so I was really good on that. Like, I was just like, if I wanted to do something, I would have to do it right then. Like, on some, like, you want a link? Like, I'll be there in 5 minutes. Like, you gotta be down in 5 minutes. So I would just be like, still making moves or whatever and smoking and shit. So I went to see my friend Vaughn, and it was like, yeah, I'm about to have he was like, yeah, I'm about to have a session. Like, you already know, so you know the count. And I was like, bet I'm gonna come through with like 2 joints or whatever, you know, slight. So we end up getting there. It's already niggas there. You know, niggas just be like session, like blunt. Blunts.
Brief thing to this story, Jamila left me passed out drunk in my house to go to this party. With no shirt on in my bed.
Oh my
I
god.
woke up topless.
Wow.
Continue. That was my first time ever being drunk.
Yo,
First
First
time?
time I was getting, that was.
I might get drunk
yo,
today.
Courtney,
birthday.
yo.
I might. Oh yeah, today we're celebrating Jamal's
Yeah,
birthday.
no,
like
we need to go buy some
even when you
Oh,
leave,
God.
we're still gonna be celebrating.
Yeah, we're
You're staying, right?
We were celebrating Brianna's birthday when
Oh, you
Brianna
gotta-
wasn't there.
Yeah, we celebrated your
Okay.
birthday without you too.
I know.
Yeah,
That's the
we do
thing.
that
I
shit.
do
We
gotta
just
get some
celebrate.
wine.
We just
We
celebrating.
celebrated
It don't
no matter
matter,
who's
niggas.
there.
It don't matter.
If you alive or dead, we're celebrating.
Alright, I'm not even gonna say everything that happened, but just know, like, you really can't be honest with these men.
You can't.
Like, you cannot be honest, guys. Like, girls.
You gotta
Once you tell a nigga like something one time, like even if it's on some truthful shit, like I don't care what it is, it could be the worst thing ever, and it's some serious shit, and you're just like, you know, don't feel guilty. Like if you do some shit, and it's
As long as you feel bad and you're not gonna do it
yo, just don't do it again. Just never do it again. Never be honest, okay?
again. Never be honest.
I'm like, what the hell?
What was you supposed to be doing?
It's like,
like-
he got us to the height of it. And
Exactly,
then it was like,
right.
you know,
Like,
Don't be
plot
honest.
twist.
fuck niggas.
You can be honest.
Plot twist.
You'll get your growth on. Your heart will feel better. You won't be guilty. You can like definitely be honest and not lie. That's what I did. Like I was honest in the situation. But anyways, basically niggas slipped up, you know? Niggas slipped up. But we weren't dating, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like and I was lit. I can't even blame that. But like I want a whole podcast on exposing, but like yeah.
This is what it's for.
Let's
This
just say that like
Yeah, that's what it was.
let's just say I was crossed and I had like a whole like edible.
Wow.
So I had that shit, and like I got plotted on, and like
Wait
the
1
plot
second.
fell
I'm gonna
through.
ask you to take your thumb off the thing just in
Alright.
case, because I can't hear it.
Oh,
So I don't know. It's gonna be like,
oh yeah,
Yeah.
right.
but it's probably good.
But yeah, like basically that shit went left, and like the underlying like part of the story is like I really tried to be honest because I cared about him. Like I didn't have to tell him shit. Like 'cause at the end of the day, we were not together.
Yeah.
We were exclusive. You know, there was no like, hey, you're my girlfriend. Hey, you're my boyfriend. I couldn't say that. I could say you were my nigga. You're my boo. But like, you know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to those things, like. I'm just a person, I wouldn't want something done to me and da-da-da. And so, yeah, like, so I got my phone like 2 weeks later after like this whole slip up, and I was like, I mean, I'm single, you know, whatever. But it was just kind of like in the back of my head, I was like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I got a new phone, so like, what's up?
I remember that too.
What's up?
Saying all that stuff.
What's up, babe? Boo.
Hey,
You know,
what's good?
hey, like, you know, I had already like started texting him. He was like, yeah, I missed you so much, you know, some gooey shit. Like, I know you lost your phone, like, I'm so sorry I hadn't like been able to see you, like, what are you doing this weekend? Like, all like literally all the above. And I was just like, yo, I'm gonna have to tell this nigga, like, my nigga, I was irresponsibly lit, and I hooked up with, got some guts rearranged type shit, like on some like last minute, like I haven't seen you, like I've been stressed, like you've been cutting up, like so many factors. I was just like, yo, like so anyway, so I ended up telling him, like I was just like, he was on some gooey shit, on some like if I asked you to be my girl today, what would you say type shit. And I was like, oh hell no. I was like, I'm not going in no whole relationship based off a lie. That's just the person I am. I was like, I definitely could have kept that shit, like, I don't know shit, like, yeah, I'll definitely date you, that shit never happened, bloop, over my head. But for me, it was just like, that's not fair. And we've been like, you know, prior to that, I had been giving him my time for like 6 months, you know what I'm saying? And like probably vice versa. So it was like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you decide that type. So I tell him, he's like, fuck that shit, you know, like go be with that nigga type shit, you know, all that. And I was like, all right, cool. Sorry. Just wanted to be honest with you. Wasn't trying to break your heart and shit, but you know, shit happens, and that's why communication and relationships are like, that's why they're important, like, cause you just don't know. So I end up like just chilling. I was just like on my like sap girl shit, cause like of course this is a nigga that I really like and slash like want to give my heart to and like all that gooey shit. And so I do all this nice shit. Like I've never bought anyone an edible arrangement before.
Wow.
But I bought this nigga an edible arrangement.
That's crazy.
The strawberry John.
That's pretty
So
wild.
I've not before either.
So I bought him an edible arrangement.
No, they are.
The
Yo,
smallest one
it was
like $30.
yeah,
Dead ass, like what the fuck?
Yo, with not including like shipping and delivery and shit. So I really was like, you know what? Like, I just want this nigga to know, like, from the bottom of my heart, like, I don't know what you want me to say type nigga, but like, I'm sorry. Like, that's all I can really say, you know? Like, it's really at your choice. Like, if you want to take that and like take it as that, then take it as that. Like, if you think I'm a hoe, like, you can think I'm a hoe, but I'm telling you honestly, like, if I was a hoe, I would have never told your ass. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's
and
something
wouldn't have felt bad about it.
Yeah, like if I was a hoe, I would have just did it and kept it moving. Like, but I was like, damn, like, oh my god, like his feelings, his heart, he didn't even know. Like, I was caring about this nigga, and he didn't even know like what was really going on. So I don't know, I guess that's the empathetic part of me that like fucks me up at the end, but whatever. So he ends up to the point where he's like, okay, I want you back. Like, I miss you. I understand. Like, I appreciate your honesty. Like, takes a real woman to do that, ... So I'm like, okay, I have finals in 3 weeks. After that, I'll come up there. We can figure shit out, ... Because it was like last exams, pre-finals, and then the next week was finals. You know how college goes. So it was like that. So I was still on my gooey nice shit. You know, I had like bought him lunch like some week. Like him and his friend actually like bought them both lunch or whatever.
Wow.
You know, like
friend?
Yeah, and his friend like
Wow.
for getting me the edible arrangement for like delivering it to him and shit.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I was really like, you know, trying to show my good side, because like I mean I can do stuff like that. Like I don't mind like doing nice gestures like that. It's just hard because I'm a broke hoe.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, people take advantage too. So it's like, how do you know if someone really actually appreciates it? You know?
Yeah.
So I was just like, cool. And so I finish finals and I go up there. He's like shit's great. Like he's like, yeah, like, you know, like I'm like, I really miss you, like despite everything, like I still have feelings for you, Dad. So we're like, bet. So I go home like after like a week. Like I literally was supposed to stay like a weekend. I stayed with this nigga for a week.
Wow.
Like taking care of, chilling, like clothes there, like
chilling.
Ooling. Like I done made friends up here.
You're
like,
not even coming back to
I'm
Richmond.
not even coming back to Richmond type shit. Like I might as well come a housewife. Like
I might as well get a job.
Yo, literally. So I was like, I gotta go home for Christmas break. You know, my family down.
My family,
I have been chilling. I have been chilling with this nigga like Christmas break. Like could have been in North Carolina. So ended up going home Christmas. He was like, I want you to go on this cabin trip. I was like, cool. Cabin trip was December 27th through the 30th. So it was like right before New Year's Eve. So I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna get down there. If I like can't go, like, you know what I'm saying, I don't have a car right now. Like if I can't go, just let me know. So I end up going. Like I got like we have like a meeting point and all that shit. Like my mom's with it. So it's like, oh, like I'm really about to go to cabin trip. It's like in the mountains type shit, but we're going with a group of people. Oops, excuse me. So we go to the cabin. Cabin's great. Like best 3 days of my life. Like great. The last day, my period comes on or whatever. And like, you know, like first day period, you just like want to sleep. You're really needy. Like, oh, can you come cuddle with me?
Yeah.
So I was just on my like that ish, and like I just remember that night they were like starting to get lit, and I was just like, my stomach hurts. Like, could you come like nap with me until I fall asleep? Type stuff. He was like, I'll be down in like 10 minutes. Type. I fell asleep like mad early, like before anything even happened. I woke up. This nigga wasn't even beside me. So it was like, I woke up like, you know, in a frantic, like I'm already irritable, annoyed, in pain, like all that period shit.
Yeah.
So I was just like, what the fuck? Like literally, where this nigga at? Like, matter of fact, where this bitch ass nigga at? Cause like
exactly.
you was supposed to come like sleep in my bed. Like, what do you mean? And so I go upstairs and like everyone's like slumped still, but someone's starting to cook breakfast. So I'm gonna sit in the kitchen and wait to see where this nigga come from, cause yo, so he comes upstairs like after like I don't even know, like he's one of the first people that wakes up actually. So I'm like, where'd you sleep last night? He was like, well, I fell asleep at so and so's room, and it was like two bitches, okay, two bitches, okay. Despite the fact that they were two bitches, okay, let me tell y'all this. So, you know, I was at a cabin. I was on my grown girl shit. So, we were sharing a room basically, like with what's his name? All right, so the cabin was like 3 levels, okay. We were sharing a king-sized room with this guy named or whatever. Paid for the room, but like he was basically in other bitches' room the whole time. So you know what I'm saying, we basically had the room the whole time. So yeah, so we had a bathroom, but it didn't have like, it was one of like the 2 or 3 bathrooms. Keep in mind it's like 12 people in this house. My bad. It's a big trip. So yeah, it's like 14 people in this house, 3 bathrooms and shit. So one of the bathrooms don't have a door, but it's one of the only downstairs bathrooms. So it's either if someone's in the other bathroom, they're coming to this bathroom type shit. Being this bathroom,
yeah,
you know, 14 people,
someone's gotta go.
Yeah, so me and like we slip away to like shower and shit, and I like it gets to, oh damn, I done said this nigga name. Well, y'all don't know who he is, so whatever. But yeah, we slip away to go shower and shit.
I might can blur it out or something.
Yeah, please.
I'll just add a literally go to it and add a beep on it.
It'll be like, please. Yeah, that'd be
okay,
funny.
I know where it is.
Wow.
But yeah, I did good all this time. But anyways,
I know.
So
that's why I was like, dang, you said it. You just said it.
Yeah, it was just like boom. But anyway, so we slip away to like go shower or whatever. Cause I'm like, yeah, we can shower. Like I don't really be doing it. I've never had shower sex before. Prior to that, never had that before.
I think that was the time for that. The best time for that
sounds
was
overrated.
Yeah.
When you're like the youngest and like most flexible.
First of all,
and, like,
shower sex.
Do that really now.
No, shower sex is like I had never did it. That's why I was like, he was like, you want to try? I was like, sure. So we tried this shit. First of all, like
Sure.
there's water running, like hot water.
Everywhere, yeah.
Like my hair, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm a natural hair
Oh,
shorty.
right,
So
right.
my poof like is already like I'm already trying like, all right, we gotta switch like to the point where I'm not near the water. Like I have to be like not near the water. And the shower isn't even like a big ass shower. It's like one of those quarter showers.
Yeah. Oh
So
gosh.
we really in here trying to like
Work this out.
work this out. I'm like, I don't know what the easiest position finna be or whatever. Like, I just don't. So we start like, you know, having sex, you know, getting to it, you know, doggy style, I guess, in the shower type shit, standing up. I don't know how that shit went down. But yeah, somebody comes in and uses the bathroom. Keep in mind, me and damn, me and this nigga are the youngest people there. Like, I'm 20, he's 21. So these grown ass niggas, bruh, are like, I guess they could hear us. Keep in mind, there's no door, so like, people can just like come in and laugh and like plot and all that.
And
dumb
look
shit.
and
all that.
Gosh.
So like, I'm literally like having sex and shit, you know. I'm like about to stop, like, because I feel like the water is fucking up my lubrication. Like,
yeah.
I always like, I mean, that's not a problem for me, but like the water like was really like adhesive, like it just wasn't working like with the condom, like the water, like it was just like what the sorry y'all, I'm protected shorty, but yeah, with the water,
good. We like those.
it was just like, yo, what the fuck, like I don't know. So it gets to the point where we just stop and like somebody pulls back the curtain, like literally, like
no,
and I say like literally as like dude pulls like his dick out like us, like literally. So he freezes like because he like hears the shower like comes and he like grabs me closer so that like I'm like still like in the same position that we would be, like he's behind me like basically on me, and I'm like trying to cover him up, he's trying to cover me up. So I turn so that my chest is on his chest and like we're just kind of like, I can't explain it, like like hugging each other, like turned sideways so like nothing's exposed. And yo, like this girl, I can't say her name, but she was like, can I join? And I was like, 20-year-old me, I'm 21 today, so I can say 20-year-old me. 20-year-old me was literally like, yo, first of all, I've never had some shit happen. First of all, this is my first time having shower sex.
That's really
Second
crazy.
of all,
Yeah,
no one's ever.
I was
You know
not
what I'm saying?
expecting that.
Like, you done pulled back like half the shower curtain, like
For real.
at this.
You've already inserted yourself.
Yo,
So the asking part
There's
doesn't
like
even make
two-
sense.
there's like two people in the back.
Exactly.
There's like two people in the back, like two other bitches in the background, like laughing and shit. Cause it's like, you know, they in charge of the trip, so they just like, oh shit.
Gosh.
And I was just like, I just slowly pulled back like the curtain, like no,
No, you cannot.
And I'm like, I look at like, you know, dude, and I'm like, nigga, you know, I say his name. I'm like, da da, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck is that? And he was like, you tell me. And I was like, these are your friends. He was like, this is only my second trip. I was like, yo,
You don't even know these people.
Yeah, I was like, yo.
Wow,
I
that's
was like,
really.
That
He was like, I've known.
This is
He
crazy.
was like, okay, so the girl in charge of the trip, he's like, I've known her for like 4 years, but like this is only like my second trip. Like I go to her like events and her house parties and all that shit like all the time, and it's fine. But he was like, yeah, I guess it's cabin fever or something. I was like, yeah, these niggas hot.
Yeah.
So I like at this point I'm just like, yeah, that was basically like,
seems like
yo.
they were
Basically, no one told me. Like, I'm the
Literally.
youngest, like probably most innocent thing there. Like,
most innocent.
like I'm trying to be there, booed up, and like you know, target number
No,
one. Like
literally.
niggas, yo,
Top target.
niggas, like literally, niggas there were literally
with it?
already
Like,
trying to like.
are you
flirt and
down?
shit.
You wanna go?
You wanna go?
You
Like,
wanna-
He
like,
was really waiting for you to respond because he was like,
yo,
He's like,
yo, he literally
I'm not
was.
gonna
like,
say no.
He's probably like, she's down. I'm down.
Yo, he would have been down. I was like, no. First of all, y'all like.
I don't even know you.
It's not even to the point where I'm like opposed to threesomes or whatever, but it's like that's some married shit to me. Like that'd be to the point where I'm like, we bored. Like Let's like have some fun type shit. You know what I'm saying? Second of all, people have STIs and shit. I don't know where anybody
That's
been.
true.
I'm gonna need y'all. I'm gonna need y'all's
You
records.
don't even know her.
Y'all's
She
I'm
could
gonna
be
need
a
all that
trash
shit. I'm gonna
whore.
need y'all health records, your STI
could be a
records,
fucking
all that
slut.
shit. Like before like any of that goes out, it'll have to be some confidential shit. Cause
Yeah.
I'm not leaving with fucking syphilis and that shit.
At least
develops
predetermined.
Into,
like,
yo,
you just sliding the curtain back. Like,
Yo.
hey, what's up?
I know, right? I don't even know your last name.
So boom.
What's your name?
That's-
Be like,
What first?
can I
So-
join? Like, what's your name? Who are you? Fuck.
So yeah, she was one of the girls that he fell
Why?
that was in the room that she fell asleep with. So that was one of the girls.
That makes
So
a lot of sense.
that's mad hot already. The second girl was someone that he didn't realize he had told me like way back when, but you know, bitches got nice memory. So he had told me this girl, I'm not gonna say her name, ... but she had like, you know, like basically gotten lit, like tried to like, you know, come on to him, but like ended up yakking and all that
wow.
shit. And like, you know, like he was
Yikes.
just like, you know, it's like, you know,
You can't.
like I
unsee
can't
that.
even like, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't, like you're not even conscious right now. Like
Yeah.
you're not even in your element. So, you know, it was one of those ordeals. So like I already knew that she had tried to like fuck him type ordeal, you know? And so it's her and this other bitch. I was like, nah, story's not acting up. So long story short, I get back to Richmond or whatever, and he's like, yeah, and the car ride's like smooth or whatever, and it's like the next day is New Year's Eve. I don't have any plans. Like, what
Yeah.
are you doing? He's like, yeah, I have work, like both of my jobs, da da da. I'm like, cool, da da da, blah blah blah. Long story short, he ends up telling me after all that shit, the new year comes in, and he's like, I'm not ready for a relationship with you right now. And I was like, so long story short,
Honestly-
that's my story. But like, yeah,
That's
I
Thank
feel
you.
like there was too much damage done.
wow.
I felt like there was trust issues involved, like part 2, like hence like shit going on. And then I felt like, I don't know, it just wasn't important anymore. Like I felt like he didn't think I was important. Like after that shit happened, I was like, you're not important. Of course I was hurt and like all that other shit, but like I'm so over that shit now. It's a game. Like it's really like, what the fuck? Like it was
Wow.
like, damn, I was really like kind of, and I was taken care of. Like I feel like yeah, I liked him. Yeah, I thought you were an attractive guy, but like he was a good guy. Like prior to everything else like happening. So that was my latest like heartbreak, and that shit
Wow.
sucked. But yeah, that's how
Wow.
that happened. So that's why I was like earlier. I was like, don't be honest. You can be honest, but yeah, if y'all not together, it's not even worth being honest. Cause
Wow.
niggas be insecure, more insecure than bitches these days. Period. That's facts.
Period.
No printer.
No
All right.
printer, bitch. Wow.
So,
well,
yeah, that's
thank
me.
you.
You know.
We're gonna keep the outro real sweet because we're probably just gonna record again on another.
Word. Yeah, I'm
this
about
is just
to
gonna be the
blast.
segue to the next one, anyways.
Yeah.
But wow, this
Story
was. Thank you
time.
so
That
much.
was so
This was
fucking
so good.
bro.
Like
Yeah.
this could not have gone better.
I was like,
So thank you guys.
that was such
Thank
a...
y'all for coming. Thank you guys
thank
for
you guys so
listening,
much
for
for being here.
watching. This has been episode 3, I believe, of Planting Seeds on the Garden. This is